Ladies and gentlemen, as we delve into the harrowing conflict raging in Ukraine, we must ask a question that chills the very marrow of our bones. Is World War III on the horizon? The seeds of this grim war were sown in 2014 when Russia annexed Crimea, defying international law and igniting tensions. Ukraine, yearning for sovereignty and democracy, found itself pitted against a mighty Russian bear driven by imperialistic ambitions. Now, as we stand in the shadow of a potential global catastrophe, who is winning this brutal contest? On the battlefield, Ukrainian forces have shown remarkable resilience, utilizing drone strikes to dismantle Russian infrastructure and disrupt military operations. Conversely, Russia's sheer military might and its alliances, notably with North Korea and China, paint a bleak picture of an ever-escalating conflict. The human toll is staggering. Ukrainian casualties number in the tens of thousands, with millions displaced, their lives shattered by relentless bombardments. Russia too has suffered significant losses, with reports indicating heavy casualties, both military and civilian. The spectre of Russian war crimes looms large over this conflict. In Bucha, the world bore witness to unspeakable atrocities, mass graves, executions and torture. These heinous acts have galvanized international condemnation, but have also deepened the fissures in global diplomacy. As we analyze the strategies at play, President Biden's approach has been scrutinized. While the United States has provided substantial military aid and imposed sanctions, critics argue that these measures have failed to deter Russia's aggressive posture. The war has laid bare the divisions within NATO and the European Union, questioning the cohesion of these alliances in the face of such overwhelming adversity. Senator J.D. Vance, meanwhile, proposes a controversial stance, negotiations with Russia seeking a diplomatic end to the conflict. His view of Putin as a competitor rather than an enemy has sparked fierce debate, reflecting a growing divide within American politics on how to address this crisis. One must ponder, what does the future hold? The possibility of this conflict spiraling into a full-scale world war cannot be dismissed lightly. The alliances formed, the economic devastation wrought, and the geopolitical shifts occurring all serve as ominous harbingers. Statistics paint a grim picture. Ukrainian forces have lost over 20,000 soldiers, while Russian casualties are believed to exceed 25,000. The war's economic impact is equally dire, disrupting global supply chains and exacerbating an already fragile global economy. And yet, despite the gloom, there is a glimmer of hope. The international community continues to strive for a peaceful resolution. Diplomatic efforts, although fraught with challenges, persist in seeking an end to the bloodshed. The world watches with bated breath, praying that cooler heads will prevail and that this conflict will not be the tinderbox that ignites a global conflagration. In conclusion, while the road ahead is fraught with peril, it is our duty to remain vigilant, informed and hopeful. For in the end, the preservation of peace rests in the hands of each and every one of us. Thank you for watching, and may we all strive for a better, more peaceful world.